بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين. Hello and welcome everybody to a new lesson concerning 4MS. It's lesson number 1 in sequence number 1. So what is the sequence about? The title of the sequence is Me, Universal Landmarks and Outstanding Figures in History, Literature and Arts. So let's start with the objective of the lesson. You will be able to learn new information, معلومات جديدة, about some of the most famous landmarks in the world and compare between them using the comparative of equality. We are going to see what does it mean comparative of equality, and we are going to see the form of this new language form. Let's start with step 1. I want you to take a look to these pictures and tell me, what do you see? What do they represent? So what is this? It is Taj Mahal. What about this one? Good, it is the Eiffel Tower. What about this one? Good, it is the Statue of Liberty. Well, where are they situated? So if we take Taj Mahal for example, it's situated in India. We know that Taj Mahal is in India. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris, in France. The Statue of Liberty is in New York, USA. Good. What are they? What are they? They are landmarks. They are monuments. All of them are monuments. What is a monument? What is the definition of a monument? So, a monument can be a statue, like this one. It is a statue, timthal. A building, like this one, or other structures erected to commemorate a noble person or event. It can also be a statue or other structure placed over a grave in a memory of a dead, which means a tomb. Like Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal is in fact a tomb, وضريح وقبر. Or it can be a building, structure or site that is of historical importance or interests. So we said that it can be a statue like that, a building or other structures. This is a building, other structures. It can be a grave, it can be a tomb like Taj Mahal, or the pyramids of Egypt, الأهرامات, كذلك أضرحة, كذلك قبور. Okay, this is what do we mean by a monument. It can also be a building with no historical interest, with no, like for example, like برج خليفة. برج خليفة ما عنده حتى قيمة تاريخية ولا. So Burj Khalifa doesn't have a historical importance or interest, but it is interesting because it's very beautiful and it has a very attractive structure. Okay, so let's move to the next step. Now we know what is a monument. What is a landmark now? What does it mean, landmark? If we take the Eiffel Tower is a famous monument. We know what is a monument. And it is the landmark of Paris. معناها Paris is known for the Eiffel Tower. Taj Mahal is a famous monument. It is a memorial. It is a grave. It is a tomb. And it's the landmark of Agra, India. The Statue of Liberty is also a famous monument. And it is the landmark of New York, USA. So I hope that the word landmark is clear now. Next step In your opinion, which one of these three monuments, which one of these three monuments attracts visitors, attracts more visitors? What do you think? Taj Mahal or Eiffel Tower or Statue of Liberty? We know that the statue or the monument, which attracts more visitors is the most famous one. Okay, so let's go to the statistics and check out. Eiffel Tower attracts around 7 million visitors a year. Taj Mahal attracts around 7 million visitors a year as well. But the Statue of Liberty attracts around 4.5 million visitors a year. Are they equal? Statue of Liberty and Taj Mahal, are they equal? No, they are not. What about Eiffel Tower and Taj Mahal? Are they equal in the number of visitors? Yes, they are. So, number of visitors of the Eiffel Tower equals number of visitors of Taj Mahal. Number of visitors of the Statue of Liberty is not equal to the number of visitors to Taj Mahal and number of visitors to the Eiffel Tower. Which means that we can form these sentences. Taj Mahal is as famous as the Eiffel Tower. Because they are equal, we use this form as. The Eiffel Tower is as famous as Taj Mahal. So I can start with this part or with this part. Both are correct if I am talking about equality. Consider the next example. The Statue of Liberty is not as equal as the Eiffel Tower, and they are unequal. They are not equal. What is the form that I have used? Not as. Statue of Liberty is not as famous as Taj Mahal. They are unequal. Okay? But pay attention to a very important point. If we start with Taj Mahal here and you say Taj Mahal is not as famous as Statue of Liberty, it gives the listener the idea that the Statue of Liberty, is more famous than Taj Mahal. Okay? So it would be better when comparing unequal items to start with the less important. Okay? Statue of Liberty has less visitors than Taj Mahal, so you start with Statue of Liberty. Clear? I hope it's clear. Let's have some practice. We start with task 1, page 36. Pay attention to the information between brackets and put in as or not as. So this is task 1, page 36 from 4MS books. Eiffel Tower in Paris is between brackets you have this information, 300 meters. It's the height of Eiffel Tower. Is what? هنا you put either as or not as. Tall as Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is 828 meters. Of course, there is an obvious difference. So now, what do you think? We should put what? As or not as? Of course, it is not as. Okay? So now, look, we have started with Eiffel Tower. We didn't start with Burj Khalifa because Eiffel Tower is has less height. The height of Eiffel Tower is less than Burj Khalifa. Okay? The preserved part of the Great Wall of China, 8,851 kilometers, is almost long as the distance between London and Beijing by plane, which is 8,151 kilometers. What do you think? Here, pay attention to this word. Almost, تقريبا. and both distances are in the range of 8,000. So هنا we put as. Kitchewa Mosque in the Kasbah of Algiers, built around 1612. معناها بنية. This mosque, Kitchewa Mosque, was built around 1612. Is nearly has the same meaning as almost. Is nearly old as Sultan Ahmed Mosque in Istanbul, built between 1609 and 1616. What do you think here? Paying attention to this word, nearly. We put, of course, as. Windsor Castle in Windsor, 50,000, because this is its area, is large, as Buckingham Palace in London, 77,000 meters. There is a huge difference. Of course, we put not as. Let's move to task 2, page 36. Join each pair using as or not as, like the example. The Italian painter, sculptor, architect, and poet Michelangelo is famous. The Italian painter, scientist, and engineer Leonardo da Vinci is famous too. So when we join this pair of sentences, I get Michelangelo is as famous as Leonardo da Vinci, or Leonardo da Vinci is as famous as Michelangelo. Okay, we do the same with the rest. The Algerian painter Omar Rassim is talented. This is the adjective we are going to use. The Algerian painter Mohamed Isiakam is talented too. So what will we get? You can have more than one option, like here. So the option we will get here is the Algerian painter Omar Rassim is as talented as the Algerian painter Mohammed, okay? Or the Algerian painter Mohamed Isiakam is as talented as the Algerian painter Omar Rassim. When he died, عندما مات, the Algerian writer Mouloud Fer'oun was not very old. When he died, the Algerian writer Mouloud Mamri was older than Mouloud Fer'oun. Are they equal here? They are not equal. هذا مولود معمري كان أكبر من مولود فرعون عندما مات. So they are not equal. What will we get? Remember, we start always with the less. When he died, the Algerian writer Mouloud Fer'oun was not as old as the Algerian writer Mouloud Mamri. Traveling by plane is exciting. Cruising on a ship is more exciting. معناها السفر بالطائرة ممتع، لكن السفر بالباخرة ممتع أكثر. Okay, so هنا they are not equal. What is the sentence that we will get? Traveling by plane is not as exciting as cruising on a ship. عليه, because cruising on a ship is more exciting. I said we start with the less. The Royal Mausoleum of Mauritania, located near Tipaza, is an interesting monument. And the Royal Mausoleum of Medgassen, located near Betna, is another interesting monument. So interesting, both are interesting, so they are equal. What will we get? The Royal Mausoleum of Mauritania, located near Tipaza, is as interesting as the Royal Mausoleum of Medgassen, located near Betna. I hope it's clear. Let's move to the next step. You are going to compare between Burj Khalifa and Burj Al Arab. Using these information, you have the construction, the date of construction, Burj Khalifa started in 2004 and ended in 2009. I mean its construction. البناء نتاعو بدأ في 2004 وانتهى في 2009. As far as Burj Al Arab, its construction started in 1994 and ended in 1999. And now you compare between the two using the adjective old. The height. Burj Khalifa is 828 meters. Burj Al Arab is 321 meters. Use the adjective high. And the cost of construction. The cost of construction of Burj Khalifa was between $1 to $1.5 million or billion dollar. The same for Burj Al Arab. Use the adjective expensive. I hope to find the answer to this activity on the comments below. نتمنى أنه الدرس نال إعجابكم، نتمنى أنكم استفدتوا منه. I will see you inshallah in other lessons. If you like this lesson, share it with your friends to spread the benefit. If you are not a member yet in this channel, subscribe to be a member of our large family. That's all for this lesson. Goodbye.